Actually, we said that electricity means flow of charges. If they are the flow of charges, why the charges may flow or why the electrons may flow, we will discuss now. If anything must flow means there must be nothing but a certain difference. Without having any difference, nothing will flow. It means air flows from high pressure to low pressure region. You know that. And water flows from high pressure to low pressure region. You know that. So the flow of air or water, how it will depend upon the pressure difference. In the same case, the flow of nothing but a charges will also depend upon nothing but a the difference, which is called as a potential difference. Potential difference. Potential difference means, which is simply denoted as PD, potential difference, and potential is denoted with nothing but a letter V. Now let's see that one, how the potential difference helps and how the potential can act the charge to move from one place to another place. Let's discuss that. Electric field. It means the region where the electricity works is an electric field. Maybe this is an electric field region. So this is the area where electric field works. And you brought some amount of positive charge, a unit positive charge near to it. Then this electric field will automatically act as a repulsive force to push this one away. And actually this electric charge must pass through from this point to this point, for example, point A to point B. So actually this positive charge is experiencing a repulsive force. To overcome this repulsive force, it has to move through like this, from point A to point B. So it requires nothing but a certain energy to overcome that force. So the energy, otherwise nothing but the potential which is offered to that positive charge is called as nothing but a electric potential. Electric potential. Because the positive charge must pass through the electric field to overcome that repulsive force. So which is offering to that charge is called as nothing but a electric potential. Electric field only will offer that force to it. So that is electric potential. Electric potential means the amount of work done. The amount of work done to move unit positive charge from infinity means at any place, infinity to that point is called as electric potential or potential. It's a simple thing. Suppose electric potential or potential, it is denoted with a letter V, we said. So potential is V, or potential difference also denoted with V. So actually from this point to this point, so the electric field has to done some work. So how much work it has done? Let's see that. You know that work definition, W equal to force into distance or displacement. W equal to Fs. Here work done, W equal to the force which is generated by electric potential V into, so the force is generated on which one means charge. Charge is denoted with the letter Q. So therefore the expression can be W equal to VQ. We want only potential difference. Therefore V equal to W by Q. By this expression we can write the definition for potential difference. What is the definition here? The denominator is always a unit. The numerator is always a amount. The amount of work done to move a unit positive charge from one place to another place is called as potential difference. What is that? Potential difference means the amount of work done. The amount of work done to move a unit positive charge, to move the amount of work done to move a unit charge from one point to other is called as potential difference. It is denoted with a letter V. Now let's see that one. If the potential difference exists, so to understand this one, let's see that one. One side we have nothing but a more number of positive charges, 20 positive charges, and other side we have only 5 negative charges. So potential difference is denoted with the letter V. Now therefore we got the formula V equal to W by Q. This is one of the expression. Suppose if the potential difference increases, potential difference means a simple thing is one side we have more number of charges, other side we have less number of charges. More charges, other side less charges. You know that if we have high pressure region to low pressure region, then automatically what happens? It can flow very fastly. Suppose both are having nothing but an equal number of charges, then the flow will be very less. So that is actually called as potential difference. If the potential difference is more, then charges will also flow fastly. If the potential difference is less, charges will also flow slowly. Now I can prove that one with an example. For example, let's take one bottle which is filled with nothing but water, and it has given in action to the other bottle which is an empty bottle. You have filled this one completely with water. There is a connection to the other bottle. This flow will continue until the bottle's water will come to at this level. It means what is this meaning is, actually here more number of charges are there, here no charges from the beginning. So fastly the water will flow at that stage. Once if the water comes to certain level, so both the sides the number of charges are equalized, so the flow will be less. So that is the reason why if the potential difference is more, charges will move very fastly. It means V is directly proportional to nothing but we can say that potential difference increases means the flow of charges also increases. So if the flow of charges increases, so if more number of charges are increasing, if the flow of charges increases, you know that I equal to Q by T. It means what is this meaning? I is directly proportional to Q. It means current increases means flow of charges increases means current also increases. By this point we can say that V is directly proportional to I also. Because both are directly proportional, these two are both directly proportional by this example. Therefore V is directly proportional to I. If you remove the proportionality, you can get a constant V equal to IR. This is the equation which is called as nothing but Ohm's law. Because Ohm has derived this relationship between the potential difference and the current. So that's the reason why it is called as Ohm's law. This R is called as constant and it is having a name which is called as resistance. You want to calculate resistance means R equal to V by I. This is always a constant value for any conductor which is following the Ohm's law. Let's see that one once.